Hello, my collective. Let's go ahead and get some messages from our passed on loved ones. As always, if you are interested in booking your own personal mediumship message or any other messages with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. This is a collective message, so please just take it as it resonates to you and your situation. We're going to start off with pulling 3 cards to kind of just see what they have to say. We always kind of allow them to guide it, so we're just going to allow them to guide this message and see what they have to say to you, whether this be more in relation to them or this be into you. Let's just get into the energy. We're going to pull 3 cards to start. We have coming forward, focus on your priorities, okay? We have cooperation instead of competition. And we have God is your source. And so when I see God as your source, I definitely want to talk about spirit as well, like spirit, God, your angels. So definitely you are connected in, but nonetheless, when I see that card, especially in a mediumship reading, this is definitely letting me know that your loved one is very connected into you. If you want to talk to them, if you want to speak to them, right now, they're letting you know, I mean, just in general, always, but especially right now, they're letting you know, I've never gone anywhere, okay? Just because I'm not here in the physical doesn't mean that I'm gone. Please speak to me and allow me to give you that sense of guidance. Pick out, and this is one thing that I teach in classes, is picking out a sign with your loved one or with spirit and asking for it times 3, whatever the sign might be, where it's either a symbol, a synchronicity, numbers, whatever it might be. And maybe you're feeling really low and then all of a sudden you come across a fortune cookie or you come across a quote on social media. Really paying attention to the signs because they really connect in with you and they want you to know that. And 2, if you're feeling very heavy about situations, you're looking for answers when it comes into certain things, okay? This is saying, I will give you the answer to this. I'm giving you the guidance. I'm helping you focus. Now, for some of you, there could be some changes that you're looking to be made or you're asking to kind of have in certain ways. And it's like, maybe at this exact moment, maybe things aren't happening as fast as you want them to. Things aren't working out the way that you want them to. And I always relate this into relationships, but please take it where it resonates because this could go in so many different ways. But let's say, right, you want to be with a specific person and this relationship is not working out. No matter how hard you try, what you do, it's just not working out. Your loved one is saying there's answers to this, okay? Like if you're asking, am I meant for greatness? Am I meant for love? Am I meant to make money? Am I meant to be comfortable? I feel like it's like, no, you're not meant to struggle in this lifetime. Yes, you're meant to find whatever this is you're looking for, focusing on you. And when I say this, it's like really focusing energetically is what they're bringing forward, is like really focusing energetically where you want to resonate emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, romantically. Where are you looking to resonate, right? And if this comes into connections, how do you want people to treat you? If this comes into work, what does that work environment look like? How much money are you looking to make? And again, please take it where it resonates. But there's a big thing here where it's like focusing it energetically, because I'm going to bring forward something that really matches this energy that you are looking for. Don't think that you have to look for that specific thing, but more energetically, what are you trying to align to, okay? And if this is a certain amount of money, if this is a certain amount of something, right, where it's like a certain relationship, like I want to feel heard, I want to feel seen, I want to be communicated with, I want to feel loved. What's your love language? Like I really want you focusing energetically, not on the title, but that energy. What are you looking to kind of resonate in? And really connect in with them because they're here and they're like, listen, everything that you need, I want to supply to you infinitely. You are connected in with me. You're connected in with the divine. Once you decide to really trust in the path and trust in the process of certain things, faith opens this doorway, okay? It's time for you to start receiving. There is no lack with me, but rather plenty of abundance for you, okay? And we have this third eye crown chakra as well. So really kind of listening into that sense of intuition, whether this be, again, where you are asking for something very specifically when it comes into certain things, okay? Because I see this where it's like there could be something here specifically that you're really looking for, and Spirit is saying, focus energetically. And this goes into jobs, homes, work, cars, anything, really, relationships. Focus energetically, cooperate with me, listen to me, because I'm opening the door to a lot of abundance. And I always like to relate it into relationships because it's like, sometimes when you love something or you really love someone, you can hold on to something so tightly, right? And it's like, but everything that you're asking for, to be loved a certain way, to be communicated with, to have a certain amount of adventure, to whatever, for something to work out, and it's just not working out here. Don't force something. Focus on what it is you're looking to receive, because this loved one is going to align you into that. Let's go ahead and get into messages now from them. Let's see, what else do they have to say to you? Is this going to be, we'll see if they have more to relate into that, or if they have something else to go off of. Let's see. Let's see, what else do they have to say? All right, we have found. Yeah, and when I see this found, it's like you're really going to connect into an energy here soon where it's like you didn't think that you were capable of doing so. And I kind of already said that when I said God is your source, right? Where it's like they are that deeper connection in with you. You're going to align into this energy. If you're asking, is this meant for me in this lifetime? The answer is yes. You deserve something more. And it's like you have forgotten how good it would feel to be of that energy, right? And it goes in so many different ways. And I'm here to help you discover it. I'm helping you find it. All right, we have stars. And too, you might find something of theirs here soon as well. I want to make that clear because they're kind of referencing that as well. Where it's like there might be something that holds a lot of significance, whether it be to them or whether it be to you. And they're kind of guiding it into you. We have stars, we have acceptance, and we have divine order. I'm going to go into the passing a little bit. I'm going to relate these cards in a couple different ways, but when I see this sense of acceptance and this divine order, I'm also seeing a timeline, and when I see that, this is saying, like, everything happens for a reason, or the way that things play out is always for a reason, okay? And when I see the divine order, and again, me being human and having that human perspective, it's really hard to wrap your head around certain things where it's like, everything happens for a reason, or it's like, we all have a specific timeline here. And once we meet our goals and we meet certain things in this lifetime and it's our time to go, it's our time to go. We will be protected until our time. And when it's time to transition, we have to transition, okay? And that's very clear here. So for some of you, maybe you feel this person passed too young, or maybe you feel like this person didn't get to experience certain things when it came into this lifetime. And they're like, listen, I experienced everything I needed to in this lifetime. I learned all my lessons that I needed to take back into source for my next lifetime. I do feel like they're helping you learn, and they're trying to teach you things and give you guidance in from the other side. You are very special to them, especially with the stars coming forward. You are very special to them, and they want to make that abundantly clear. And for some things too, I want to say, and I'm going to relate this, past cannot be changed. I'm going to relate this into you, but I'm also going to relate this into them, where it's like, if you worry about certain things, okay, when it comes into them, I should have answered their calls more. I should have done this. I should have gone out of my way. I should have listened. It's okay, okay? The past cannot be changed. Please stop holding it against yourself. Now, this could also relate into you a little bit as well, where it's like decisions, paths, things that you should have focused in on. Like, I shouldn't have never done this. I should have never gotten it. It's okay. Guess what? That was a lesson to be learned. Everything happens for a reason. You are so incredibly special. Please recognize that about yourself. Do not feel low. Accept that things happen and it's time to move forward. And I'm not talking about their passing, because I always say, people are like, time heals all. When it comes into loss, time does not heal all. Time absolutely does not heal all. It's you learn to cope with that pain over time when it comes into loss, right? So when it comes into this, you are very special, all right? You bring so much light into other people's lives. Know that about yourself. Give yourself credit, and I think you are a big light in their life as well, whether they, communicated that with you or not. I feel like for some of my collective, this person could have been maybe more of a little bit of a harder energy. And so maybe you knew that you were important, or you knew that you were special, but it's like they didn't communicate that enough with you, and they want to make that abundantly clear, okay? You were such a light into their life, and they're so incredibly proud of you and of everything that you've endured and overcome in this lifetime. And I do feel like there's a big sense here of acceptance, where it's like things cannot be changed, but you do not need to hold them against yourself in so many different ways. Please stop being so harsh on yourself, because you are so freaking special. We have divine order again, and this is like everything truly happens for a reason. Everything truly happens for a reason. So please just allow the guidance that I am offering you. And when it comes into time, and when it comes into, what belongs in life and what doesn't belong in life, again, that cooperation instead of competition, I promise I'm aligning you to a true path that suits you, something that's equally as special to you, all right? Let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards from the mediumship deck, and then I do want to pull some from this oracle deck too before we end here. So let's pull 3 more cards from our passed on loved ones. What else do they have to say for this collective? All right, I'm sorry coming forward. I do want to say we have positive shifts, and then we have gentle. Yeah, there's a big thing here about being gentle to yourself. Very big thing here about being gentle. I think that this person could have been, and not to say that they were judgmental. And oh, I love this because I literally said, so we have signs coming forward, and I said, like, paying attention to all signs, like picking out a sign in with spirit and with your loved ones and asking for this sign, because they speak through so many different things. And again, with this card, it literally says I speak through quotes, song lyrics, people. Do not ignore repeating signs. If you're feeling, kind of off about a situation, you're feeling really sad, you're feeling really down, all of a sudden you're scrolling through social media and you come across this message and it just really speaks to you, or it's really aligned to your situation, your loved one is aligning you into that. Your loved one is allowing you to see that because you need to hear that as of right now. And if they were here, that's what they would say to you, okay? There's also rainbows, and I feel for some of you, it's like it's finally time for some blessings to come in. It's time for some really good things, and we have that coming through here with this positive shift, where it's like there's some really positive things ahead of you. It's time for you to align into that energy. And I'm trying to help you align into that, where it's like you're focusing on you. You're allowing things to play out the way exactly that they should be. And I feel with this person, I think for some of you, they could have settled for some energy where it's like maybe the job that they were in or how people treated them or certain things like that. And they're like, with this, I'm sorry, I feel like there's like that type of energy coming in. I do want to say too, I feel like this person, I don't want to say you, I want to say you knew that they loved you, okay? Like, I want to make that very clear. But I also want to say is like, I feel that they could have, like if you could have memories of this person, like where it's like they didn't encourage you as much as they should have. And in some way, like, I don't know how to make that make sense, but that's kind of what they're saying to me is like, that they could have encouraged you so much more. They could have been a bigger cheerleader for you. Like, you knew that they cared about you. You knew that they were proud of you. You knew that they loved you. But it's like, I wish I would have done it a little bit more because you are so special. You need to be gentle on yourself, because I think that you can get hard on yourself, and you could be, and not to say that this person was judgmental, but it's like, if you did wrong, like they were like, I told you so, or I could have expected that. Like, and it's like, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has bumps in the road, or everybody, allows certain energies. And it's like, I'm sorry that I didn't preach that to you more. Like, that's very clear to me in this reading. There's a big positive shift, though, that's coming here soon for you. And you need to be gentle to yourself. If there's some things that you hold against yourself, it's time to let them go. It's truly time to let them go, because it was a lesson that you needed to learn. It was something that was already like aligned on that path. And of course, we all make our own choices. We all make our own decisions. But sometimes in life, there's things that are just bound to happen because we needed to learn the lesson. That was a part of your lesson before you were even reincarnated into this lifetime. And I think that goes for them as well, where it's like they have a lot of lessons that they learned. And that's why I'm getting this like divine order. The past cannot be changed. Accept that and work towards this change that you're looking for, because everything truly happens with a purpose. And you will see a whole picture in a different way when it is your time to cross over. Not that any of you are going to cross here soon, okay? But when you cross, we look at things from an angle above instead of looking at them like this, okay? Let's go ahead and pull a couple of cards. We're going to pull a couple of oracle cards. Now, these can be significant into them. This could be into you. Let's just pull 3 oracle, or let's do 4. Let's do 4 oracle cards from this loved one. Okay, we have flirt. It's time for you. We have flirt. We have roses coming forward. We have destiny. We have bird cages, more flowers. Flowers can be very significant. We have clouds, redemption, and then we have disappear coming forward, okay? With this coming forward, I definitely feel, I'm going to start with this disappear, because I really feel that there's some things that like, with this gentle and disappear, you need to let go of some things. There are some things that it's time to let go of. And in a way, and this could be physically, this could be emotionally, mentally, it's time to let go of things. And to me, this is where if you're holding some things and it's like you're making yourself feel really bad when it comes into certain things, It's time to let it go. And remember when I was saying, like, things just happen for a reason. Things sometimes just happen, and you may not know why, and you may feel really guilty or overwhelmed when it comes into certain things. Let it go. Please let it go, because you are being too hard on yourself when it comes into something. With this flirt energy, we do have a lot of rose or flowers, so this person could have loved flowers. You could love flowers, but flowers are significant. We do have the clouds, we have the sky coming forward along with the stars right there. So I definitely want you to kind of really focus in on connecting in. If you want to kind of go outside at night and really connect in to that, when it's like you talking to the stars, or you're kind of just like looking up in the clouds speaking. For some of you, you could like look up into the sky and you could talk into this person, or you could just be like, I miss you, or like there's a big thing though about like the sky, the clouds, that I'm really picking up on here. Okay, now with this as well, I feel with this redemption, this love, or this flirt type of energy, it's time for you to return back into an energy of feeling very comfortable, very confident, feeling very secure when it comes into yourself. It's time for you to fall in love with life again, okay? It's time for you to feel really good and happy. And maybe this goes into relationships where it's time for you to open that door again. For others of you, it's like, I really feel that you deserve to feel the love of life. It's time for you to have some fun. It's time for some redemption. You're at a turning point. Whatever it is that you tried to hold on to yourself, or you try to kind of like get harsh on yourself for, I want you to let it go. And I feel this person, they're like, I wish that I would have taught you to be like a little bit more gentle to yourself in some way, somehow. All right. I am sending you all so much love and light. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you are interested in booking your own personal mediumship message or any other messages, the link to that will be in the description box below. Take care.